Hi everyone, my name is Tara and I blog over at Treble in the Kitchen. So a couple of weeks ago I taught a fitness class at one of the gyms that I teach at on how to properly walk in high heels and how to strengthen the muscles that are needed and necessary for walking in those high heels. So some of the key things that I really focused on when walking in high heels are actually really all having to do with posture. So as I'm crouching down, I'm not really demonstrating good posture. So I'm going to stand up and show you proper posture for walking in high heels, and then I'm going to actually demonstrate 7 exercises that are going to tone and shape your legs. So your quads, hamstrings, inner thighs, outer thighs, glutes. Everyone wants to work the glutes and the calves. All right. So first, let's start with posture. All right. When it comes to wearing our high heels, which I'm wearing tennis shoes right now, high heels are not for working out. You want to have your feet always in line with your hips, knees pointing in the same direction, toes pointing in the same direction as your knees. You want to have your pelvis in that neutral alignment. So if you've taken Pilates before, you've probably heard of that before. So just make sure that your core is braced and engaged. Your chest is lifted. You're going to take your shoulders up, back, and down. You may feel goofy if you've never done this before. And then just keep your head up because we're confident, we're positive, and we want to look good while we're wearing these heels, so we have to exude that confidence that we feel. So if we have this posture that really elongates and lengthens our body, makes us tall and strong, then we'll be able to walk confidently in those heels. Now, we also need to have the strong muscles to support ourselves in those little baby skinny heels, all right? So the first exercise I'm going to demonstrate is actually the curtsy lunge. Now I'm going to have to come a little bit forward because I'm kind of close to the couch. Now the curtsy lunge really tones the glutes, quads, inner and outer thighs, and also these calves, all right? So all you have to do is belly braced, keep your chest lifted, and just take your leg and step it right back behind the other. Lunge down so that your knee's about 5 inches off the ground and come right back to start. And then you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. All right, now, when it comes to this, you don't want to let your chest drop forward or anything like that. Always have that strong posture. The next exercise is going to be just a standard squat. This is probably one of the best exercises for your legs possible because it's just so standard, and it works literally every muscle inside the leg. So it's a good one to have in your repertoire. For this, you're going to have your feet slightly wider than your hips, tummy tight, chest lifted. I like to have my hands on my hips. It's simple. You can have your hands in front. You can hold dumbbells. I'm going to keep them here. And just send your bottom down and back. Knees in line with the toes, chest lifted, tummy tight, and push up through your heels as you rise. Simple as that. All right, the next exercise is going to be a single leg squat. So for this, what we're going to do is literally step on one leg, lift the other leg off the ground, and pretty much complete the same action that we just did. You probably won't be able to go as deep, but this is a really good one for the quads and the glutes as well. All right, and then of course we want to switch sides to keep things even. Excellent. Now the next exercise, I'm going to have to adjust the camera to come down to the floor. Okay. So for this one, the side lying leg lift. You want to make sure that your elbow's right underneath your shoulder, creates a 90-degree angle, and is in line with your wrist. And we're going to have our body in one straight long line. Belly braced, hips stacked, flexing the top foot. We're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Now this is working the inner and the outer thighs as well as the core by keeping our tummy tight. I don't want to see anyone rocking back and forth. All right, now another exercise to tone the inner thighs is to take this top leg in front. All right, and then flex the bottom leg and just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now it doesn't have to come very high off the ground. You could see I'm barely getting it up, but trust me, you will feel it tomorrow. All right, so of course, switch sides when you do that one at home. Right now I'm just going to move on to the next exercise, which is the toe bridge. All right, so for this one, you're gonna lie down flat on your back, hands out, making a nice T. Lift up those heels, drive the hips up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to take one leg up and gently lower the bottom down to the ground, push the hips back up, gently lower, and push the hips back up, and then switch sides. So when we're doing this, we're really working the glutes. So squeeze the glutes as you push the hips back up to the ceiling each time. Good. And gently lower yourself down to the ground. All right, and the final exercise, I don't even know what to call it. That's okay. We'll be on all fours. So hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips, and we are just going to take one leg and push the heel up towards the ceiling and bring it right back down to start. This is another glute exercise, all right? So for this one, what I don't want to see is any hips going out to the side. That's not pretty and it's not good posture. So keep your hips forward and make sure to keep things even when you switch sides. Excellent. All right, so you may have noticed, but all of these exercises only require you. So all you need is your body weight, maybe a soft carpet, maybe a yoga mat, and that's it. You can do all of these exercises together, 8 to 12 repetitions of each exercise, moving on to the next one, and then repeat 2 or 3 times for a total leg workout. You can tag this into your favorite circuit. You can put it onto any workout that you want, really. Or what you can do is you can take one of these exercises and do it while you're watching TV or, anything that doesn't require too much thought and you need to do something in the meantime, all right? So those are the 7 exercises that are going to tone and shape your legs. They're going to keep your body strong so that you can walk tall in those high heels. Thanks for watching. Bye.